This is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus and it's Samsung's latest flagship tablet. And no doubt it's one of the best devices of 2020, but for a price tag of 4,599 ringgit, one has to wonder if it's all that worth it. So I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why maybe you should consider this tablet. Before we start, I'm just gonna attach all the cases that come with it. So this is the main case that hides your S Pen. And then you also have the Samsung keyboard cover that attaches like this, like this, like this, okay. So that was the bare bones Tab S7 Plus. It does come with a case at the back that hides your S Pen, as well as let it stand up like this, and also the Samsung keyboard cover. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus is touted as a tablet for creatives, i.e. graphic designers or even tattoo artists, and these people are going to need a fantastic display. Thankfully, the Tab S7 Plus comes with a very gorgeous Super AMOLED 12.4-inch display that pushes a WQXGA resolution. To help artists get the best color possible, this supports a wide NTSC color range as well as support for HDR10+ for dynamic range. On top of that, you also get a 120Hz refresh rate display, meaning general browsing on this tablet is going to feel very smooth. And as typical of a Samsung device, I always like to talk about how great the display is. It's the same case here, the colors pop, and the brightness is definitely good enough for outdoor viewing. I definitely enjoyed watching videos and movies on this tablet. Number 2, let's talk about the impressive audio. If not for work, a tablet is going to be mostly used for media consumption. So it's got to have an impressive set of speakers. Thankfully, the Tab S7 Plus has 4 impressive stereo speakers that are engineered by Austrian-based AKG by Harman, and it supports Dolby Atmos too. Now what makes these speakers great is that the audio produced on this has great depth and balance, the vocals are crisp, and although the bass is full, it is not overbearing. Now, I would dare say that this is also a decent tablet for people who work with music as well. Number 3, let's talk about its impressive performance because the Tab S7 Plus comes with a Snapdragon 865 chipset. And as we already know, this chip performs extremely well in every scenario, especially gaming. When it comes to games such as Call of Duty, it's gonna handle it flawlessly. But when it comes to resource-intensive games such as Genshin Impact, it's gonna stutter a bit, especially during battle with all the effects. But that's the gaming part of the performance here. The tablet is also good for multitasking as well. Obviously, you can clip up to 3 apps on the screen itself. You can have 1 floating as a pop-up window, so you get to work on 4 multiple screens at one time. Without lagging, without stuttering, each will be as responsive as when it's on its own. And because this is a tablet for creatives, there will be no problem with photo editing as well. Some light photo editing will not hurt this tablet at all. Number 4, we move to the features that arguably sells this tablet, which is its support for the S Pen and the keyboard cover. But let's start with the S Pen. Now, as it is a tablet for creatives, you get to use the S Pen for drawing on apps such as the Autodesk Sketchbook or even just the Samsung Notes itself. The S Pen has a very low latency, so it does feel like writing with a pen on a piece of paper, as well as certain apps have support for pressure sensitivity, so depending on how much pressure you put on the screen using the pen, you can draw finer lines or bolder lines. Now, in most cases, this wouldn't be a big deal, but again, because of how this is marketed, it's important for those creatives who need something to sketch on or draw on the go, such as tattoo artists who need to just sketch something out for a client on the go right there and then. Now, besides sketching, drawing and writing, the S Pen is also good for navigation because it supports air gestures, a feature that we've seen on the Galaxy Note 20 before. So the same gestures apply here as before, which you can find out in the settings. And certain apps that support air gestures can be enabled, meaning you can customize, edit, and choose which gestures do what in certain apps. Now moving on to the next accessory that I mentioned earlier, which is the Samsung keyboard cover, and it's an integral part in making this the holistic working creative tablet that it is, because you get to prop it up like a laptop and use it for writing documents, your words and all that jazz. And it's built quite sturdily and feels like a slim laptop's keyboard with a bit of travel, which is very nice. The trackpad on this keyboard is also very nice. It's very responsive, smooth, and it's clickable. Number 5, software. Now, every time I talk about Samsung, I always have to talk about its software because it's one of my favorites around. This runs on the latest One UI 2.5 and it's clean and minimalistic. It's also very bright. The schemes are also very bright, which suits this tablet quite a lot. And with the Galaxy Tab S7 series, you also get wireless Samsung DeX, meaning you get to extend your display on a display that supports Miracast, and you can extend your display essentially to do your work. So if you're already using this tablet to expand your workspace, you can even use a compatible display to expand it even more. To make this the holistic working tablet this is meant to be, it also supports Nearby Share and Quick Share. Nearby Share can be used with other Android devices, while Quick Share can be used between Galaxy and Galaxy devices. These two features basically let you transfer content or files from one device to the other without using a cable or without uploading onto a cloud somewhere. Meaning this saves you a lot of time and clutter on your table, especially when you need to get work done quick. So those are just 5 of the many reasons why you should be getting the Galaxy Tab S7, but I will end by saying this. For a price tag of 4,599 ringgit, it's not for everyone. It's for people who will use it for work, people who will end up making money by using this tablet to end up paying for it. So if you're not one of those people, maybe you could go for the regular version of the Tab S7, which costs 3,299 ringgit. It's still expensive, but it still offers the holistic tablet experience that you get with this, albeit with a smaller and less nice display. Well, that's it for my video. Let us know down in the comment section what you think about the Galaxy Tab S7, what else you can do with it. And remember to like, subscribe. This is Victor signing off. Bye-bye.